A beautiful view here of the rapid developments in City Place on the shores of Toronto Harbor. We are in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin, but really it's an issue for both teams in regards to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through the injuries and still come out on top.
Now, there's probably a lot of sympathy these teams have for each other. I mean, they're going through the same thing at the same time. So injuries a major factor in this game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Thunder. He ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Reggie Jackson out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's the kid. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
But, you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Now here's Durant after the miss from the kid. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Durant sets a screen for Jackson. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. That is good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's the kid. Got it. Good job in the low post. The kid's got 5 now.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Jackson drives in. Misses from close range. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with it.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Durant, wide open, he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Durant with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Shot's good from the kid. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised 3-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great 3-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
He dishes it to Valanciunas. In the air, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Pass to Roberson. Dishes it to Adams. Jackson drives in. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break Toronto. DeRozan leading the charge. No coverage that time.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
So come on, give it up.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Roberson kicks to Jones. Left side Jackson. Here's Perkins. Makes it off the glass. And it's a tie ball game.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
6 seconds left to play in the first. Here's the kid. And that concludes. Oh, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in your opinion?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Roberson. Perkins is out there with Nick Collison. Then there's Perry Jones. And it's Jackson in at point guard. Here's Collison. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. As you look at the kid, he does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point. But with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can glass eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them. Battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
And the shot is good.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Collison kicks to Roberson. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the powerful one-handed slam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Roberson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Wizards in Washington.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. 3rd in scoring, 5th in rebounding. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And Clark, you talked about the offense, and what makes that stat so impressive is that they really get after it offensively in terms of setting screens and making sharp cuts to the hoop. They become a very difficult team to guard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It's stolen by Adams. There's the pass to Jackson. Back to Adams. Jackson dishes to Adams. Kicks to Roberson. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's the kid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
The Thunder with the lead. Jackson drives in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Jackson's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Buck. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
The Raptors making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. McGarry's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Bucks made some nice plays. He had 6 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from the kid. Outside Jackson. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Raptors.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Pass to Hendricks. The feed to Ross. Here's the kid, guarded by Jackson. Shot's good from the kid.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's DeRozan in for Ross. Then for the Thunder, Perkins comes in for Adams, and Jones subbed in for Kevin Durant. Perkins, the pass to Jackson. Perkins with the screen for Jackson. There's the dish to Robertson. Back to Jackson. Here's the three. And that one's good. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Outside DeRozan. Passes to Hendricks. From beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Here's Robertson. Left side Jackson. Left side Jackson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Now Jones, after the missed three from the kid. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Jackson. Shot's good. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Here's the kid. Fires it up. An absolutely remarkable shot at the buzzer.
Was it ever? It doesn't get any better than that.
And the first half ends in a close one. Thunder lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. If we stay patient, keep waiting for that can't-miss shot, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Here we go now. The third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. DeRozan and Ross, they're the 2 and 3. And it's the kid in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Robertson. The rebound by the kid.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
On the wing, DeRozan. Now the pass to the kid. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Roberson kicks to Jackson. Three-pointer. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Raptors with the lead. Here's the kid. He's got 24. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. The Kid's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors. The Thunder shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 19 points.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup. Easily intimidated. You can see that there.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's the kid. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 28 points for him. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
Clock at 6. The drive by Jackson. He used that pick to get in close.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
A 3-ball. The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Feeds it to Jackson. For the lead. Cannot hit. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's the kid. Hands it from downtown. The Kid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Vasquez dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Hendricks. Shoots a 3. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Kid, he's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Reggie Jackson's checked in for McGarry. Jackson passes to Collison. Back to Jackson. Oklahoma City moving it around. The drive by Collison. He kicks to Jones. Back to Collison. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can clang those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
The Kid passes to Vasquez. Count that one. Vasquez has got his first points of the game.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Jackson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Perkins, and he goes in for the dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Jackson gets to Durant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now it's just a 3-point Raptor lead. Here's the Kid. The shot is off. Tune in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Durant. Perkins is out there with Adams. Then there's Jackson. And it's Roberson in at the 2. Raptors leading by 3. Here's the kid. He feeds it to Vasquez. DeRozan passes to the kid. 6 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. Oh, trying for it. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Patterson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Ross in for Vasquez. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Durant kicks to Jackson. And that one's good. Durant.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And there's the basket. Good from the kid. The kid's got 11 points here in just the second half. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Jackson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 23.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Valanciunas dishes to Patterson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
The kid, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The drive by Jackson. He dishes it to Robertson. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson's got 27.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Misses in close.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Thunder trailing by 3. To tie it up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
No good from the kid.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And Toronto has possession. This is to Ross from past the arc, and the basket good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And let's get this update now from Amos Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Kicks it to Patterson. And Robertson pulls it down.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
The offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Jackson. Frames it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 30 points.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
The kid passes to Ross. Here's DeRozan. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
It's Durant on the wing, the 17-footer. In Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Here's the kid. The high post shot misses off the right eye.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
To tie it up. Here's Adams. It's good. This game is all even.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's the kid. The feed to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the kid. Can't knock in the three.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
DeRozan against Jackson. Ibaka with the screen on DeRozan. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Durant just inside the line. Missed.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's the kid. Can they tie? Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was it.
A great game tonight.